This morning, growing pressure on China and the U.S. to lower trade tensions as consumers brace for impact from a new trade war twist overnight. China now saying it's, quote, evaluating negotiations and that senior American officials reached out wanting to start talks. Until now, China had denied President Trump's claims that the two countries were talking.
I hope we're going to make a deal with China. We're talking to China.
But before moving forward, China says the U.S. needs to, quote, take actions in correcting its mistakes and canceling the unilateral tariffs. President Trump has put a steep 145% tariff on Chinese products. In the weeks since, prices have risen on everything from household goods to electronics. And overnight, a new move that could affect the way Americans shop every day, the Trump administration ending a loophole that lets low-cost goods under $800 into the country duty-free. Over 1 billion of these packages came into the U.S. last year. The rule allowing Americans to buy cheap Chinese products from companies like Shein and Temu. In anticipation, those popular stores have already hiked up prices on products like clothing, air conditioners, and more are expected. The White House says the loophole has been exploited by drug dealers and that it's stifled small American businesses who can't compete with Chinese prices.
It's a big scam going on against our country.
It comes as many of the nation's big companies are revealing the impact of tariffs on their business. Apple reporting second quarter earnings with sales slightly beating expectations, but the company's shares fell more than 2% over tariff concerns. Apple CEO Tim Cook weighing in publicly for the first time.
We estimate the impact to add $900 million to our costs.
McDonald's said its sales in the U.S. fell 3.6%, the biggest drop since the pandemic. General Motors also putting a price tag on what tariffs will cost the automaker, warning investors of current tariff exposure of $4 to $5 billion. But one retail giant, Amazon, saying it has not seen shopper demand fall off yet as a result of tariffs. The Trump administration message, stay calm.
We're not going to fix this overnight, but I do think uncertainty will go away.
Christine, I mean, this whole thing is about remaking the American economy. President Trump has a vision of bringing manufacturing back to the United States. How is that going? Is there any development on that front?
Yeah, he wants to rehome manufacturing after 40 years of these factories moving overseas. So, look, Mercedes says it's going to add a new vehicle to an Alabama plant. So that is a sign of progress, the White House says. You heard from Kimberly Clark yesterday, even when outlining how much tariffs are going to hurt the company's bottom line, it also said it would be investing $2 billion in Warren, Ohio for some manufacturing there. Kimberly Clark makes tissues and toilet paper and a lot of consumer goods. So you are seeing companies, even as they are starting to reveal and outline the damage, the price tag of tariffs, they are also saying they're going to try to figure out how to do more investment in the United States to sort of, buttress their supply chains in the future.
But that's going to take some time.
It's going to take some time. It really will. And it will take investments as well. You got to, and there's some things that you just can't have here. Like the Chamber of Commerce made this point about small businesses saying, why are you going to put a tariff on bananas and coffee, for example? Those are not things that we can reshore and remanufacture, right? So for small businesses, they're asking.
You can't make it here.
You can't make it here, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying that for things like that, there should be exemptions for small business because it is existential for small business, these tariffs right now.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.